Well, we're on. Morning. Morning, how are you doing?
Nice shirt.
How
You got a nice shirt on.
Oh, right, cheers, thanks, yeah.
Where'd you
Yeah,
get it?
it's from the Just Rick channel.
Can I buy them from the shop?
It's the new merchandise.
YouTube channel, what's it called?
Yeah, Just Rick, YouTube, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
How much are they?
Thank you, yeah. 28.50.
That's cheap.
28.50.
How do I order one?
You just order them, check the last video. It's on the last video, just put the, just watch that and put your order in there. And
Alright.
yeah. No worries, man, thank you very much. Thanks for the compliment. I'm glad you like it. Sorry about that. Somebody was just asking about the new merchandise from the t-shirts that I've launched. You can get them for Christmas as well. Let me just make it a bit too long there, make it a bit shorter. There we go. Are we on? And we are on as well. Hopefully the sound should be alright with this one as well. I come down here, I absolutely love it down here. No, you must know it's Puerto Colón. I walked this harbour wall so many times. Get them all going out, off to see the whales and the dolphins. I hope they've got sun cream, they're going to get burnt today on there. It's warm now, it's warming up a little bit. Happy Sunday. There's a couple of things I want to talk to you about today. Get them all back on track about the stuff that we normally do. I'm just trying to work out which order is the best way for me to do it, to talk about it, to make it... How's your week been? I'll start with that one. How's your week been? Mine's been a bit hectic, to be honest with you. Last week, it was almost like a YouTube convention. Everybody from every YouTuber possible turned up. Every vlogger turned up, walked into the bar, came to say hello. If you see me anywhere and you want to come and say hello, come and say hello. Please come and say hello. Don't stand there just in a distance looking a little bit like... Because it creeps me out, and not only does it creep me out, it must creep you out as well, and you're not that sort of awkward person. So just come and say hello. It's nice, it's lovely to meet you, and lovely to say hello to people as well, so I like that. Rule number 2. If you see me at Dylan's and I'm working and you want to come and say hello, please do, but don't do it like 20 seconds before the song's about to end. And it's almost rude. I'm like, hi, but I've got to go. So, you know, if a song just starts, come up when the song's starting, come up and say hello. And I've got like 3 minutes then, and I can have a chat with you, and I've got time to line stuff up as well, rather than getting caught on the op. But that's just dead simple. It's lovely to meet you, lovely to see you. And just come and say hello. And if you want a photograph, just ask for a photograph. It's absolutely fine. I'm getting a bit used to this now. I think my face is in front of a camera, in front of a lens, more than most people on this island as well. So if you fancy one, just ask. It's no problem at all. I'll gladly. It's the world that we live in, isn't it? I don't get why you want one, but there we go. That's a different story. But if you do, you can do. You're more than welcome to. No problem at all. What was I going to talk to you about today? There's people coming up, you see, so I've gone a bit quieter. See what's going on here. It's all the jet skis. This number 7. Number 8. I got told the jet skis and number 7 were the fastest, and I went, that's the one I did with Tenerife First Excursions. I can see them over there. Those ones, apparently. They're the best ones. Right, let's get this... Okay, I know, yeah. I think I know what I want to say today. It's weird, right, for a couple of things. Number 1, if I'm talking like this and it's absolutely chocker, loads of people, I've got no issues. If it's like empty, I've got no issues. If you get like just an odd one person that you walk past and I can see them randomly staring, that's when it becomes a little bit awkward for me. I find that a little bit difficult to do. And that's what's happening at this moment in time, so see how it goes. Imagine having a job where you don't have to wear shoes. Your days just, you start your work in bare feet and you spend your life. That's how you spend your day job. I work in bare feet. You must have a decent job for that, like. I noticed this when it rained this week. We had a lot of rain this week, and I think it was on Thursday. I went out with the dog, and I'm 20 minutes walking with the dog away from the house, and I thought I'd missed the rain, but then realised very quickly, like, nope, I'm going to get absolutely smashed in this rain. I'm going to get absolutely drenched. So I knew that I'd have to just bite the bullet and get drenched, really. Not really a lot much we can do about it. I'm just going to die. Free birds coming up. And what I'd forgotten about with the rain, because it doesn't rain that often, I'd forgotten about is the dog. It's ever since he was a puppy, when we used to walk him around the golf and it rained, as a car came round, he used to always jump at the cars, like jump for the cars. It was weird. And then afterwards, when it's not rained, when the rain stopped and it was drying up, what happened then was if a car went through a puddle, it made that noise, like a splash noise. And he used to jump at the car again because he used to go mental at that noise. It was the noise that used to get him, the tyres through the water, that used to drive him crazy. Now I've realised this now, that this is also the same sound that that happens when we hear kids jumping into the sea. Sorry, jumping into the swimming pool at the complex. When you've got kids jumping in the complex, this is the reason why you see on a Sunday he goes mental. Just looking at the Christmas Wally trolley, it's all done up, Christmas Wally trolley, all decorated. Look at that, man. Feel like Christmas yet? So when a kid jumps in the pool at the complex, that splashing noise that he makes is the same noise as the car noise, and it just drives him mental. And we've had him 3 years now, and I can't get rid of it. I can't get rid of that noise for him to stop, to calm him down. And I've tried everything. I don't really know what to do. Clickers, food, everything. And then sometimes you go, is it not just ingrained? And then last night, I got in my car last night to go to town. And as I'm getting in my car, I'm at my house near the complex. And I'm about to drive off. Just get past the music. Sunday morning vibes, like. And I'm in my car ready to drive off. But I've got to wait because another car comes past. You can't pull out with another car, obviously. But then also after that, 4 dune buggies go past. Like the off-road buggies. And I know where they're going. And they're going up towards the motorway, and then they're going to go off-roading. And I'm going the other way, but I'm going in the same direction, but I'm going by a different road. And the instinct in me says, look, I've got to beat them. I've got to beat them. They're going up that way, I'm going down this way. I've got to beat them. And this thing kicked in inside me of like anxious adrenaline. I've got to beat them. I've got to get there. I've got to get there ahead of them. And it was only when I was like, I pulled away, and I was like on a completely different route to them, but heading to the same destination, that I just had to give my head a shake in the middle of the car and go, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why do you feel the need to race something so you can get ahead of them when you're only going to pull in and get petrol anyway? What good is that going to achieve? Like the boy racer mentality. I was never a boy racer. Never had the cars to be able to do it, to be honest with you, but I think even if I had the cars to do it, I never would be. But I was like, what on earth possesses me to think that I've got to have to try and beat these dune buggies to the same destination? Even though they're going one way, I'm going the other way, so I can get ahead of them by this roundabout, so I'm not stuck behind them. I was going to stop for petrol anyway. And I'm thinking to myself, is that the same as the dog? Is that like what the dog has? It's just this instinct that kicks in that he's not clever enough to actually question it, and therefore he can't kick it out. Do you have that? Is that you lot as well? Or is it just me? Don't know, I can't explain it. Genuinely can't explain it. But it happens a lot. In a busy place, like, I've just got to get past this person, or I've just got to overtake this. And it's like, it's irrelevant, absolutely irrelevant. But the urge or the need to do it seems to take over. And I'm just wondering if that's what the dog's got. He can't explain it, but he's got this urge to do it. And that's what happens. I don't know. That was the first one I was going to talk to you about. See how many minutes we're in here. Look at this. Look at this view. It's beautiful, isn't it? I love it down here. It's really nice. Really pretty. I've been up early this morning. Dog's been out. Done 5k with the dog. He's been swimming. And I'm picking Shelley up later, so I thought I'd just come out and do this. There's a second thing I want to talk to you about as well, which is a little bit, it's more advice more than anything else. I was going to say, at what point do you give up? I think that's most probably the title of the vlog. At what point do you give up? You know my past, you know the history, you know the golf, you know that I run or used to run. You know the plantar fasciitis, you know the crumbling discs in the back. I'm 52 next month. 52 in Jan. And I'm thinking to myself, at what point do you give up? And I'm talking about exercise. And I'm not talking about walking, because I always walk anyway. But I'm talking about actual exercise. I don't do any exercise at this moment in time, but I'm talking about actual exercise. And what I mean is, I think I remember the day when I pretty much gave up on my core, which is the stomach area and the core to protect your back. And the reason why I remember it is because I started grabbing the door to get out the car, like the actual A-pillar. and to pull myself out rather than actually use my core to actually just lift myself out without actually using my arms. And that was a couple of years back now, and I think from there it's just got gradually worse, the core. So it's like, I know I've got like most probably the weakest core in the world, and therefore I get a lot of back pain.
All right, okay.
I did a lot of running this year. At one point, I'm just trying to see where I can walk around here. At one point I did a run where I raced my son-in-law who could run the furthest, and I think I did over 50 odd miles, I think, in a month. I didn't lose any weight for it, just got injured, just got sore knees, I think I got plantar fasciitis from it. I think I think it starts to cause me, most probably because I'm carrying more weight now, it's most probably causing me more injuries than actual benefits, I think. So I've got that. So I'm at the point now, you know, if you see someone in a wheelchair, you go, well, clearly they're not going to be able to run. And it's just, where is that point? Is this what getting old is? Is this where you start hitting a point now and you go, okay, I've got to accept it now at 52. You know, I'll never run a marathon. People say, don't say that, you can do, but it's like, well, what point are you not going to cause yourself more damage than benefit? That's what I'm asking. Granted, if you've been exercising since you were 30, and you keep going doing it, like I've been walking, you know, so much all my life, walking for me is no issues. So, but at what point do you start, you know, do you ramp it up or do you call it a day? Has anybody ever any experience of that? Because that's what I'm at the point of thinking about that now. Or the phone's definitely listening, because on TikTok and Instagram I keep getting these videos of older men sat in chairs doing knee lifts and doing press-ups against the wall rather than you know, Iron Man, etc. So the phone's definitely listening. You're saying, no, you can still do it, you can still do this, sign up for this, sign up for that. But at what point do you go, no, I think I'm done, I'm just going to get old gracefully, keep walking? Or do you just go, no, don't give up on that, get out there and get doing it more? Because the more exercise I tend to do, the more damage I tend to give my body now. You know, when I was younger doing golf, nobody told me that, you know, it's fantastic doing exercise, but years down the line you might get some grief off your back leg. Nobody told me that. And if I'd known that, would I have changed it? Don't know, might have done. I generally don't know, but if you understand where I'm coming from, stick in the comments below. I need to try this place actually, Solace. People have mentioned this. It's supposed to be a really nice restaurant. Solace will reopen on Monday the 4th of December. Must be shut for holidays. I think that's about it really. It was, I don't want to be doom and gloom, but at what point do you give up? Or do you not give up? Just keep walking. I ain't losing weight walking. Diet and exercise. I like my beer too much, I know that. I like a good beer. I don't know, I generally, I'm at a quandary with this one. Contemplating joining a gym. I've never joined a gym in my life, never been to a gym, never really liked it. If I do the gym, I'm thinking of doing it with a personal trainer. So I think that's the only way I'm going to get the motivation I need to get me back into, or try and get some sort of shape. I'm thinking, the reason why I'm thinking of this is not because of the body of Adonis. The reason I'm thinking of this is because the problems in my back, literally bending over, putting shoes on, trying to get in and out of cars, standing on stage for 4 hours. You know, it takes its toll. So I don't know, I'll have to wait and I'll have to see. We'll see how it goes. But if you've got any advice, don't forget, I've been watching biking, cycling. As you can tell, Tenerife, I live on a hill. Who knew Tenerife was on a hill? So I don't really fancy the cycling. You see so many people now with electric bikes. It just defeats the object, doesn't it? But any advice would be grateful. The final thing, got to tell you off. Yes, I got to tell you off. Not you, the ones that have already subscribed, the ones that haven't. The subscription count has dropped dramatically. So you're all having a holiday, you're having a rest. Other things are important. If you've not subscribed yet and don't know what to do, maybe you've never subscribed to anything. Let me just tell you now, subscriptions are free, dead easy, free to do. Wally Trolley's back. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It's free to do, costs you absolutely nothing. You can unsubscribe whenever you want. All it does is it brings this content to prominence. That's all it does. If you've already subscribed, thank you very much. If you want one of these shirts, check the last video, and I'll see you on the next one as always. Have a great Sunday, guys. See you soon. Cheers.